guys, and welcome back to the Tuesday stream. I'm probably talking far too close to my microphone. How is everybody doing? We're back, of course, playing a little bit of Kerbal Space Program. I've not spoken for an hour, and I've just realised that I need to clear my throat. Excuse me about that. I just that kind of crept up on me. I hope everybody's doing well out there. FSBWV, looking good to see you, buddy. Always amazing, always amazing. Let's go in. My plans today. We're going to take a step back. We're going to take a step back. We obviously are still trying to make our way to Jupiter via a Venus transfer. It might happen, it might not. We're going to hit Reaver a lot today because I want to work out a new profile. I want to figure out... There used to be this thing we could do when we lived in the simpler world of Kerbin, where everything was equatorial and I knew the layout of stuff. Hey, Wick, how you doing? Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. I knew the layout, I knew orbital velocities, I knew everything that was going on intuitively. Like, I played with these things a lot. I knew what was going on, and that was to take off from the space center here, whilst the target was in the right position in the sky. And by the time that I had accelerated and got to the right speed, the target had caught up with me, and we'd met in a marvelous union of precision flying. I mean, am I going to be able to do that? I don't know. I want to learn how to do that. So bear with me as we learn to revert a lot. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Also, what is it about every new place I move into and the chair just being terribly squeaky? I mean, this one's not squeaky. It's just got a little bit of a to it. Yeah, not a big fan. Not a big fan. Am I a bit quieter on the microphone? Let me try and let me just make sure everything's pushed in fine and that everything is going well. Sounds good. It might just be you then, buddy. Might just be you. If you are feeling a little bit bunged up, my sympathies. Okay, the craft that I want to do a couple of things to, and the one that we're going to experiment with is, of course, where is the one that we kept on? I might not have even saved it. There's Goliath, by the way. Very important that Goliath is there. There's the core. Did I not have a side tank somewhere? Well, what I wanted to do was learn. I wasn't crude. Where is the one that I'm thinking about? Maybe I didn't actually save it. It's in Venus 1, Venus 2. No, Venus is not the craft that I'm looking for. Okay, let's go to Real Solar over here and pull something out. The light jazz is great. It seems a little bit louder than normal. Maybe not me. Okay, let's have a look at OBS quick. Let me just pull up a thing here. My microphone. Yeah, you're right. I am a bit quieter. Hold up. Anything changed? No, that's fine. That's fine. So my microphone is as loud as it normally goes. Let me turn the desktop audio down a little bit. Let's turn the music down, and then you guys crackle. Sorry about the crackle. Sorry. I was making sure everything was plugged in the right place. I mean, I don't know, maybe a little further back from the microphone. I don't know. Let me know. Anyway, we're in a different save file that we're going to pull some craft out of here. Tank Tug 1, was that the one? That was the one. The reason that I wanted to play with this is because, let's be honest, the big problem that we were having was that when we were getting up there, I've got to click this button here, thank you. When we were getting up there, the spool up time of the Raptors was just too much. Too much. We were like, what's going on here? So I think what I might do is experiment with a few, not engines here, because actually these were good for getting us where we wanted to be. We got to the side and we were like, within, I don't know, 100 kilometers. Yeah, these were our rendezvous engines, if you will. Yeah, we would get close enough that we could see our target. We would slow everything down, but then trying to perform the final maneuvers that would bring us close enough to dock, we realized that the spool up time of these, I mean, I think they're like 10 seconds, something like that. I remember that being, I mean, it says here effective spool up time 2 seconds. No. It's a lie because of course the ullage that we had to burn through was taking a little bit of time. So as I say, I think we want to try and use another. Now there's a few engines that I am aware of and there's a few engines that I'm not aware of, and we're just going to play with stuff. The Rutherfords, these are tiny. They might be too tiny. You can see that we're sorting by size at the moment. What I'm really looking for is something not that runs by RP1, sorry, but something that uses some of these weird stuff. Not subject to ullage because that weird stuff is, I believe, a solid propellant. I might be wrong there. I have no idea what MMH is or Mon3. If anyone can find out, I just found out what ultra low density something is. There's another fuel that's available to us here. Twin Super Dracos, they're powerful, but they're short term, right? They're short term. Small solid kick motor, separators, looking for just something that we could use. These are some of my favorites, actually. I know these. I know these well. Ultra dense molecular something. I can't remember. But we're going to keep everything the same. We're going to scroll on the way up here. This staging up here needs to change, right? There are problems with this, but we'll figure those out later. I want to make another throwawayable section, but just kind of like small, you know, something just to do the thing. Your use of the singular, the problem we've got. yeah. Oh, honest. I mean, that is a fair point. The problems we've got aren't just a single problem. There are several problems, but the one that kept on messing us up, I believe, is the fact that we couldn't, that we had to wait for ullage time. That's what I'm blaming it on. I might be huffing the old copium pretty hard, but I'm taking it. The other thing is we realised that we just didn't it? So it causes a bit less space debris. You mean more? We're gonna have all the space debris. Don't worry about that. Little drink it. Okay, so I'm looking for a procedural tank of some description. I don't care what. I mean, oh no, we can't. I was going to be like, oh, I wonder whether we can make these big enough to go around the outside, but no. I think the main thing that we've been learning, is that we can never have enough nitrogen. I can't just put things together. We're not playing Kerbal 2. I am so sad that Kerbal 2 didn't do what we all wanted it to do. Like they had a fair bit of promise. There were things that were just a lot better. What's this one doing here? I feel like you're a holdover from something else. Let's get rid of you. I feel like they were replaced by these ones or something. Yeah, still very sad about Kerbal 2. Like, not just because, you know, scammed out of 50 quid or whatever. Like, I kind of don't really care about that particular part of the story. Just sad that there were. What is going on with my camera? Sad that there were things that were actually being improved, and now we're stuck with it like this. That is just not gonna work, and I think we can all agree that that's just not gonna work. Can we go to polygon and then we bring this down to like 4? Yeah, there's not even a meter to spare here. We can measure it out though. No, that's too much. How dare you? Wait, something like that is actually really what I want to do. Yes. Give me a second, but yes, we're gonna pop those there. Now, are these gonna have anywhere near enough for whatever for what we want? That one I'm not gonna be able to tell you. We're gonna be very, very light on the fuel, on the thrust when we're out there. Tell me there's no ullage. Let me just double check that one again. I'm not seeing it because I don't want to be caught. Effective full up time 14 seconds. Hypergolics. Yeah, I mean that's it. If it's hypergolic, then it's just gonna throw. I have no idea where these engines ended up there. Okay, is that also where did the decouplers for it end up? Okay, there. So if I put this and this together, now we don't want them in the same stage. But I do want to put, is that the right stage? These in here, and then this goes up here somewhere. I don't know what these last three do. Oh, they get rid of all the tanks and stuff. Okay, the RCS tanks. So this stage here gets rid of the Raptors, these purple tanks. So we want to turn on the small engines at the bottom there. This then gets rid of the small engines, and so we're just going completely under RCS. I thought these were lights pointed inwards. Then I was like, that's a bit of a silly place to put those lights. And then finally, we throw the RCS tanks away to do the docking. This isn't quite the order I want, because I want this one to be thrown away much sooner than these two. If I remember, I'm going to transfer the fuel from here to these two, and that should then give us something good. All right, I'm going to save that here. There we go. We did it. We did the thing. We did the thing. I haven't put any fuel in the fuel tanks. I haven't put any cap on top of it. It's not going to accept this. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I can put it in the most low-tech. Wait, let's go for the most high-tech tanks we've got. Why put them in the most low-tech? That's all we need. I'm wondering, like, have they ever made any square nose cones? Is that a thing? Because the square tank is pretty good. It's pretty good for taking up space for the size we want. I mean, ideally, what I'd like to do is like a polygon and then like pull in on this edge. You know, go for 8 instead and make these flat edges, and then just tweak this in a little bit. But you know, we just make do with what we've got. Maybe there'll be a second procedural tanks made. That would be cool. Let's check the Delta V and just see that I've actually got some fuel for mucking around with. 300 Delta V, 600 in vacuum. That is indeed these engines here, right? Stage 3. Yeah. Okay. Cool. That's good. I think we're good for our first revert. You've pulled up the checklist. Oh, maybe we've got fuel. We've got ullage. There's no. What's the word I'm looking for? There's no parachutes, but that's fine. Number of ignitions is fine. I think we're good. We've got a 1 on the boost stage. That's fine. That's fine. We've got 2 on the what do we call this stage here? So this is boost. That all fires off as 1, and then we've got our. I mean, technically a sustainer at the top. Separatrons I think we're good for. I mean, we've got these instead of Separatrons. I hope you're okay with my crazy use of the procedural solid tanks there. RCS up here. We're not separating anything. These don't need to separate because it's done in a vacuum, and I'll just like spin up and throw them away because extra weight and stuff. Launch clamps aren't needed. Double check the staging. I mean, we're just gonna go with the staging for now. To weight ratio is good. I love this checklist. This is good. Solar panel's good. Battery's good. Antenna, maybe. Struts. Wait, do we have antenna? No, we've made it there before. That wasn't the problem. I mean, I don't think it was the problem anyway. I throttled up, but this is not what we want to do. Oh, is it not? You're right. No, it's Venus 2. We're not going for Venus 2. We're going for Jupiter 1. Side tag tunk. Oh yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, we got a whole bunch of stuff we're gonna deorbit. Remind me periodically to come and deorbit stuff, but that's where we're going. We're going to Jupiter core here. Hopefully, every time I fail, well, not only am I going to revert the mission, but we should be able to tidy stuff up, right? Like that thing. Now, I think we're going to want them coming just over the west. One more orbit. Let's give it one more orbit. Go in this relation here. Slow it down. What do we say? Should we try for Hawaii first? When it's over the top of Hawaii, which is like here somewhere, we'll go for that. In fact, the Pacific is so big, I can't guarantee that I just put my mouse anywhere near Hawaii. All right? It is definitely somewhere in here, but I can't even see a coastline there, so I have no idea how to judge. Are we too far? That's near enough half the planet away. We're gonna try this. This is our first. We're gonna save it. Bam. Quick save. Quick save is saved. Every time we need to revert, we revert and we go forwards a little bit around the circumference of our orbit here. Circumference. What is the outside of an ellipse called? I presume it is actually still on a circumference. Do you get a circumference of a triangle? It's a perimeter of a triangle. I've run into a linguistic issue that I'm not sure how to solve without taking a break. I need to go southwest, no southeast. I can compass really southeast. I'm just gonna go for it. 5, 4. Wait, I got to press the go button. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Is it going to take off at the right time? Blast off. Yeah. It takes about 5 seconds for these to go on. Jupiter 1, rendezvous, take 1. It should be fine. It should be fine. South east is that way as well. Okay. The fact that I'm looking at the how do I want to word this? At the backwards marker slightly worries me. I feel like maybe I shouldn't be able to see any of them. But here we are, 100 meters per second. We'll put ourselves onto prograde and just start that lazy old gravity turn to orbit. Let's try turning our craft just a little bit, something like this. Of course, we do want to go a little bit further south than we would technically think, so let's go this way. Because, of course, we're traveling east with the surface of the planet. So we're already going 300 meters per second or so in the eastward direction. So given that we're about 300 in this direction, I suppose I could do some Pythagoras to figure out the actual number, but instead I'm going to hit the stability assist and see what my orbit is looking like. Yeah, look at that. Okay, we're going to pull more sideways and try and turn this way if we can. Just while I'm flying. I've got to be ready for a stage though, so I'm going to switch back to surface, swap back to prograde. Just as the engines shut down. Beautiful. 2, 1, stage. Beautiful bit of staging there. I'm worried about, those solid motors coming back to get me at some point. But you know what? I think we're fine for the moment. Target orbit once again. Let's try and keep ourselves turning on that orbital line there if we can. I think it's looking pretty good. Let's go to the map view and have a look. We're at 10 degrees so far, but given that I'm actually quite a bit out, that's not too bad. I don't know, what do we reckon this is? There's got to be about actually 10 degrees, something like that. Surface target, I'll go for orbit. We're just going to point in this direction. Can we angle those Septron motors? Sorry, you're multitasking, I missed that bit. We could probably angle the separation motors, definitely. What do you think we're looking for? Because obviously at the moment they backflip out and explode in my plume. Have a look at some numbers here whilst we're going. 38, 39, 40 seconds. So that's going up higher. That's good. Another step of time. Hey, Slide, how's it going? Good to see you. We started with a rocket straight away this time. Same rocket, couple of changes. We've stuck some extra engines on here to use in deep space. Why are you draining fuel? I hope that's just boil off. Look how much is boiled off if that is actually the key though. Maybe we should put some insulation on this craft. Might be helpful. There we go, liberty. Beautiful. Apoapsis of 55 kilometers, 56 kilometers. Let's swap over to no. I won't do this. Hit the surface there. Okay, that's a bit of a weird angle for it to be marking at, but I'm fine with that. It was at that point your screen's reset. You just put one at the top and 2 near the engine, so that intends to have more mass. Yeah. Cool. The rocket looks good. I mean, it's got some nice colour to it. It's pretty cool. I would have liked some way of hiding the engines, if you will. So, like, put some fairings on there so it looks like it's all part of one craft. But of course, the fact that this, like, let's look at the side there. This change in diameter here would have been quite awkward to make smooth. Okay, I'm noticing that our speed is like, well, not our speed, our apoapsis is well over 100 kilometers. So I'm going to now look at my prograde. By doing so, I'm actually trying to add more speed onto the circle rather than trying to pull my apoapsis up. That pulls up the bit on the other side of my orbit, if you will. This bit's already outside of the planet. There's another bit underneath the planet. You can imagine the circle carries on going down around the center of the planet. And by burning sideways, I'm trying to lift that one up. Yeah, that was exactly what I thought. FSBWV, giant tank, a whole bunch of engines. It's like, are we going to space? We are going to space. I was definitely of that mindset when I built it. It was a frustrating day, as I'm sure you remember. Excuse me. That's when I also built Goliath, which basically made out of this core with like 6 around it, and then I was even bigger bit on top. And yeah, Goliath was definitely my no, I am going to space today. Well, yeah. Goes. Okay, so these ones do suffer ullage, but I think, do we wait? We never wait. Never wait. Waiting is a bad process. We need to keep it going. Press the button and get that hot stage on the go. Here is the sounds of orbit. The music only starts when we get out of the atmosphere. I'm going to nose down because look at my apoapsis. It's like 200 odd kilometers up there. I'm looking for a 200 if I can. But if I carry on making my orbit bigger, my apoapsis is going to just get bigger. Would you believe it? There we go. Let's try for about here. In fact, if I just don't keep my nose there, that would be good. I feel like this should be a good sustainer here. This is cool. Of course, that big old tank that I've just dropped. Let's come over here. Oh man, we're already getting pretty serious with the old debris. Maybe that's something I need to go through and clean at some point. 199, 200 kilometers on the apoapsis, looking pretty good, Just about to circularize out. Let's try and pull it down a little bit more. You can see I'm at -1 million, where we were at -5 million earlier. And that number actually drops pretty quick when it gets down quite low like this. Indeed, you can watch it come into serious numbers here, 0 and up beyond. I'll take about that 134. Dang it! I'm in the atmosphere. That's not great. Do I have RCS? I have RCS. Do you think I could use it to get above the atmosphere? Somewhat doubt it, but we're gonna try. Periapsis is down. Why is it going down? What? There we go, now it's going back up. Back down, why? Okay, the number is going up, but man, that's going to take a while. Maybe I don't care. We'll have a look. I mean, really, I need to see how close we are. Oh my gosh, not even. Okay, so we've actually made this much distance, right? When we left, Jupiter 1 was kind of in darkness. So let's try California this time. I don't even care that I didn't really make it because I haven't really made it to orbit. Even though I am in orbit, let's not be silly. I could easily push myself up and round, but I think we're gonna class this as a learning point. It's a learning point. Maybe do the yeah. The engine noise is overpowering my voice a little. Okay. I prefer to deal with that. Go to the settings and spacecraft. We'll bring that down 10% and see how that goes. Okay. Well, I was just saying. We'll see how this next one goes. Kind of feeling like California's going to be the way. There's been many times in my life when I feel like California's the way, and this is another one of those. Thank you. Yeah, I actually do think it was a fairly solid first attempt. As Rendezvous goes, you know, I mean, it's interesting skill, right? Bring it. I mean, do we bring it all the way, or do we bring it halfway? No, I'm gonna bring it to about here. Just sat in that Oregon, Washington. That's that bit, right? I don't know where California ends and the rest begin. All right, here we go again. Rage it out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's roll. What is this affront to God? This is fabulous rocketry. How dare you? We are doing our best to get ourselves a direct rendezvous approach. I am trying to take off from Florida over here and get my way up into orbit and accelerating enough so that this Jupiter craft behind me matches my position well. That's what I want to do. That's what I want to do. How it actually ends up going... That's west. Well, yeah, how this actually is going to end up turning out. Who knows? Who knows? I feel like this is going to be better. It's going to be better. Falmagfa, is it a plane? Is it a rainbow? No, it's Twitchi's rocket glazing by on the horizon. Welcome. Good to see you, mate. Good to see you. I am, again, as always, turning a little bit further south than east, even though we're going southeast. You know, really I should be following this line, but I'm already going east with the surface of the planet, 300 and whatever meters per second. So I'm quite happy, and in fact I don't feel like we're turning fast enough, so I'm gonna get a bit more onto that. So I'm quite happy to go with turns like this, beyond what would be deemed reasonable in a fixed frame of reference. But, you know, we're doing a lot of frame of reference work. I've just started general relativity. One of the things last year I was doing, didn't change that. Oh, I mean, we're not going to either. Not until we get back. Not until we get this word that I'm looking for. Trajectory sorted. Not until we get this trajectory sorted, because we're just going to keep reloading and get it right. Get it right. We're just going to talk about how we go over everything that we've done beforehand all over again in the modules, and I kind of like it. It's very helpful. Very helpful. You have no idea how much stuff I've forgotten. I do wonder if there's more that I've forgotten than I remember. I lost. It's beautiful looking craft. Beautiful looking craft. I do like the metallic tank. I'm wondering whether we want to save the metallic for drop tanks though, and keep this sort of matte look for the central core pieces. I don't know. So always open to ideas. I feel like I might need to hold my ascent a little bit. You can see that my apoapsis number is not going up at all. Hold my gravity turn rather, which makes me feel like I'm too well adjusted, too well balanced. I don't think anyone's going to call me well adjusted, but you know what I mean. I'm at the point where everything is balancing out and nothing is going up. As great as to be 46 seconds away from apoapsis, I would like to be a minute 46 away at some point. Last time you had problems with the RCS. Well, it actually turns out it was more the ullage, right? So the liquid fuel in my rocket was sloshing about, and to be able to turn on the engine, I had to push my craft forward with the RCS to let all the liquid settle down to induce some gravity, if you will. And that was taking too long for docking. It was great for rendezvous and meeting up and everything like that. We're going beyond it again. I feel like I need to go. Yeah. Something like this. Don't think we're going to be able to manage a 0, but you know, we're pretty close to being online here. So if we can keep these numbers somewhat small, that would be great. The moment I see them line up, I'm going to hit prograde flight like that, I think. What do we reckon our minimum is? 4, 3, there's a 3.5. Let's try and turn a little more slowly now, but still continue turning. 8, 7. Yeah, we'll leave it here. Should we leave it here? Oh, I don't know. Look at where my nose is relative. Just a little bit more this way. Just a little bit. We'll get there. We'll get a perfect launch. We'll get a perfect launch. The part where it shows you your pitch, click on the orbit mode and show you inclination relative to the target. I mean, that's what this does. The ascending node. You want that one, right? I think we're gonna do well. I don't want to say it. I don't want to say it, but this might be pretty good. Where's my orbit? I'll take a 1.7. I'll take a 1. That feels pretty good to me. I'm realising I don't really know what my altitude is here. We got a 500. I wish it told me. Oh, it does. There's a 1,000,000 and there's a 150. Oh, okay. That's literally skimming the atmosphere. Maybe I should have put it in a 1,000-kilometer orbit on both sides. 1,000,000 meters. Is this doing better or worse than the last flight? We're kind of lower down in the atmosphere, but we're going a lot faster sideways. It's always hard to tell in these types of situations. You would have liked to have some more control authority. It's pretty good. What we've got is pretty good. Let's go. Liquid hydrogen, burning with a beautiful blue flame. Which I'm not sure that it does. Yeah. What colour is a hydrogen flame? Oh, it says pale blue. Okay, alright, fine. I know when you ionize it, it's red. Apoapsis is starting to creep up. Good shout, thank you. Let's bring that down. In fact, I'm going to click that instead. I don't know how much I want to bring it up, but I'm already well, not way above the atmosphere, but far enough above the atmosphere that I'm more worried about keeping my apoapsis down than trying to bring my periapsis up. Though it looks like I might be at the point of crossover. No, we're still like minutes ahead. That's no problem. This is me and one of these. Well, this is gonna be close. Let it get above 150, 140. Okay, there we go. Let's get 150. There we go. All right, beautiful, beautiful. 700, 150. Where are we relative to the craft? By the time we go round, oh, I mean, it's pretty good. It's not amazing, but it's pretty good. Add maneuver. Oh, it's going the wrong way. It's going the wrong way. Take a lot of fuel. Okay, all right. So let's stop. Let's. Maybe I do want to let my apoapsis because I kind of want to match this, right? So I do want to let my apoapsis creep up to about 1,000,000 just in front of me. But also, again, too low. Not too low. Too fast. Too far. Okay. All right. Even closer. Even closer. Hydrodox is a transparent plume. Yeah, RCS25 engines. True. You enjoy being the guy in the chair? That's helpful. That's really helpful. Okay, here we go. Test flight number 3. Even closer. I don't know any of the middle states at all, so I wouldn't. Like, is Idaho in there somewhere? Like, we got Nevada down here. I can't... Wyoming? Is that there somewhere? So whatever's this side of the Rockies, that's what we're going to try this time. I let it go too far. What is wrong with me? I pressed forwards too much, and then I couldn't slow down enough. Wyoming, Colorado. Yeah, all right, cool. I got it. Colorado. I always thought Colorado was one of the call them Canadian border states. So am I wrong there? I could be wrong. My American geography not the best. Okay, here we go. Let's try and not cook it the way we did this time. So about here, focus. We're trying to aim for this Jupiter core. About there, perfect. That's where I wanted to put it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off. Actually holding my feet to my word as well. That's good. You're too stupid to... I mean, it's just what's around you, man. You know? Colorado is the south. Okay, yeah. That's cool. You only know Florida. I mean, so I started knowing Florida when my my late father took us there when we were like young. Obviously to Disneyland. Like where else would you take someone to live in Florida? As far as I'm aware, unless you're into gators and pythons, I'm not sure Florida's got too much else going on. Miami, of course. Try and get this lined up right, so I don't have to. There's always these first couple of seconds of the launch where I'm like, am I lining up where I want to be? I think I'm roughly lining up where I want to be, so we'll take that. I did watch Starship Flight 5. Anybody else impressed with the chopstick catch? I'm impressed with the chopstick catch, but as always, my eyes were definitely more on the re-entry. You know, there are certain pieces of certain sections of spaceflight that are harder than others, and the Starship re-entry was definitely one of them. It was so cool. Indeed, it was. You hadn't heard about it? That's fine. It was a few years ago. It was his and my grandparents' passing that left me enough money for me to consider the educational journey that I am on at the moment. So, you know, silver linings. Oh, don't come at me. Oh, did you see that? That was horrendous. Target, orbit. Okay, let's try and get those more into line there if we can. I want to fly about this angle. I think this feels about right to me for the moment. Ever since it taught a rocket to land itself on a boat in the ocean, you stop being surprised. Still impressed, but not surprised. Yeah, I mean, like, given that it was only really the second time that thing had flown, the fact that they were like, yeah, we'll point at our space facility. Now, obviously, at no point, even if it lost control, was it going to fly into Starbase, right? Like, the boost... Is there a way I can... We've got to figure out how I can watch YouTube videos on on stream together. So I can pull up a picture of it. But, you know, like, so it took off, right? Separated up and turned around and came back. Every point along the way, it was going to smash into the ocean rather than smash into into Starbase. I wish they wouldn't have called everything Star, especially when most of the things aren't going to the stars. But anyway, that base is never going to the stars. I hate to tell you this. But yeah, there was... again, re-entry was nail-biting stuff, all about it. There was definitely some burn-through again. But... Wait, no, not that one. This one. Is this going to be right? Yeah, if I let my Apple axis drift up to 100 kilometers. Yeah, 1,000 kilometers. In OBS, you can open a web page, but we don't know if it's any good. Yeah, I mean, if I open it in OBS, I would no doubt end up having to watch the adverts and stuff. Not that I, as a YouTuber, would be using an ad block on YouTube. I mean, that would be hypocritical. Anyway, thanks for watching the ads, guys. That's all. Like, I don't make money on my streams. You know, it's the videos. That's where it's at. Yeah, I mean, at some point, because there is a lot of stuff going on that we like to discuss, right? So at some point, I will figure out how to get a little YouTube video open up here so we can scrub through it and talk about cool times. I was very impressed with the amount of cameras. Like last time, there was a lot of cameras, right? Last time there were a lot of cameras on board. My Apple access. But the 43 seconds was counting down there. I'm not about that counting down. It's got to be going up. Yeah, last time there was a lot of cameras, but as the flap at the front started to melt from the plasma, it deposited a whole bunch of what I assumed to be ablative material on the camera, and at some point all we could tell was, oh, it's on fire or it's not on fire. Whereas this time we were watching like steel panels oxidizing in real time and stuff like that. It was really cool. If you like. Yes, very impressed that they managed to land a 20 whatever story skyscraper next to a tower, precise enough to be able to catch it with some hydraulic arms sticking out the side. Like that is a cool piece of tech, all right? But the fact that they're now letting us watch re-entry is crazy. I'm surprised that certain government agencies haven't come along and tapped them on the shoulder and be like, hey, you can't be showing this. You know, a skyscraper catching a skyscraper. What a good idea with chopsticks. With chopsticks. I'm sure there's a good picture to be made there, right? A good bit of fan art or something. So we need to do a calculation at some point. You and me, maths people. I'm sure you're out there. Because we lose a bunch of fuel to the boil off, right? Do we lose more in boil off than we would gain in mass if I put the insulation on? I don't know how we work that out. But it should be something that we can work out, right? You know, that's it. Oh, look how close we are. Oh, look how close we are. Maybe I will nose up just a little bit. Just a little bit. I want my Apple Apsis to come touch this one. It's never doing it at that rate. Yeah, literally never anyway. Just gonna scroll wheel for some reason. Higher. I've got fuel to spend, so I don't mind blasting at this angle. Oh, look at it. Okay, so Wyoming. We have learned Wyoming. Don't need the fuel for the Jupiter transfer. No, we're putting together a craft that should be able to handle that. No, actually, that was too far. It was too far. I was crazy. I was drunk on power. Different time, I tell you. I'm going to stop. Oh no, that's not. Well, yeah, no, I'm gonna stop. We're gonna wait for Apple Apps this. Try to decide whether to put my RCS on or not because it just burns. Boil off losses 200 kilograms an hour. Okay, maybe that's a bit much. So someone write down. Multi-level insulation for mid-stage. Sustainer stage? I don't know what we want to call this. How much fuel do you lose to boil off? Yeah, that much. I mean, bearing in mind, it only took us 5 minutes to get up here. So if it's 200 an hour... How many 5 minutes in an hour? I should know this. This should be easy. There's like 12. 12, right? Of course it's 12, because each number is 5 minutes and there's 12 numbers on the clock. Ah! All right, anyway. So 200 divided by 12. Wait, that one I will need help with. 200 divided by 12. So we're losing about 16 litres in flight. I don't know how dense the fuel is. Do radiators help? No, unfortunately not. The radiator is useful for things like atomic weapon. It's not atomic weapons. We don't do that here. Atomic motors or what the radio? What are they called? RTGs. Radio thermal generator. There we go. That they also, I think, can benefit from radiator. But don't hold me to that one. Modeling installation is on the checklist, but I didn't mention it because you weren't going to very far. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't have been able to answer on the pad whether I needed it or not. Anyway, that's the thing. Modeling this will probably be worth it. I mean, especially as we're now also about to travel our way up to Apoapsis. Quick name. Where are we? This is Haiti. GeoGuessr, Kerbal edition. I need to learn more. I need to learn more. I'm just letting this craft steady itself out. Point towards prograde and do the good things. And then we're going to go up to Apoapsis. And then I'm going to circularize and hopefully in that maneuver bring our orbits close enough to that. 56 is pretty good. 40, 30, 20, 16 kilometers? 14 kilometers I can get to with one maneuver. Do we let MechJeb do it? I think we should let MechJeb. Oh, I don't know. All right, quick. Let's do the poll. Engage poll. MechJeb maneuver. I've spelled that wrong, but it'll go. Start the poll. Oh, it's taking a while to load. There we go. All right, so let's see if you got it. MechJeb is saying we got one vote yes. Ooh, we got a 75%. That means we definitely got more than one vote. Okay, with 4 votes, we do see a split. I mean, it's not 50-50 yet, but you know, it's a strong split. I should actually. All right, we're gonna. Are you not precise enough? I think after 2 and a bit months of getting myself kicked in by RSS, I think I'm comfortable enough to say I'm not precise enough for the real world. It's been hard reaching this point of admission. It's been real tough having to how to spell 101. Yeah, you know that maneuver. There's an O in there and stuff. Don't worry about that. Well, we've got 4 of the 6 votes. Even if everybody ends up voting no from that, the yeses are still pretty much going to win. So we'll end that poll. Thank you very much for the decision. I couldn't do it. If you're going for that small of a distance from target, we want to limit the engines a bit. Unfortunately, that's not how these engines work. I've just typed 10 in the chat rather than closing my thing down. Unfortunately, these I believe their minimum throttle is actually it's not going to tell me here anywhere, is it? No, unfortunately. I believe they don't. Their minimum throttle is 100%. But let's try it. Let's put them all. Oh, I can't. No, I can't. I can't do it. I literally. No. Okay. All right. Well, we let this roll. MechJeb, Rendezvous autopilot. No, not rendezvous. Wait. That's not. I can do the rendezvous. Maneuver node editor. I'm just gonna go execute. Tolerance half. Yeah. Auto warp. Yeah. We'll just see what it does. It's literally just like the tiny push forward. So it should be fine. we're going to be over-engined here. I've just realised, because this whole purple bit here, the whole purple bit, is for doing maneuvers in orbit, right? It is 100% for doing it, but we're just learning how to not have to do that. We'll figure it out. Why are you using the M1 there? Better engines than the M1. It was designed for the second... Because I wanted a big engine. You don't know how much frustration was being used at this point in time. It was... I don't know if you've ever done it. You seem to be someone who understands these. I just threw the engine on there, right? And put in as much fuel in the central tank until it stopped, until my Delta V stopped going up. You know? Let's see how precise it was. 15.2. Oh my gosh, it's actually precise. It actually did it. I cannot believe. Well, we're out of engine ignitions now. Ignitions remaining 0. That's it. That's the best we could have done. I suppose we could have turned the outside tanks off and but it's staging time. Okay, nothing went wrong there. I'm also shocked. It says activate engine. Wait. Did that not activate with everything else? Okay. I am going to warp here. I think we might be at the point where I can give up the quick save on the floor. Is everybody else happy with that? That's very pretty. Well done, MechJeb. They did very well. Last week was a bit hard on Twitch. Oh my gosh, I am so bad. But you have 6K in the other one. What? This? So, yeah, actually, the problem here was, like I said, this needs to be reduced, like a lot. Like a lot. Maybe we need to swap over this tank here. Yeah, anyway. I'm not getting into that today. I do not have RCS turned on. These are just the outside tanks, right? And they're just being fed by those. Okay, are we good? Are we good? Is he just gonna do what I wanted to do? That's what I wanted to do. I guess we're just gonna get close. 17 kilometers close, because it's 15 kilometers is our closest. So I'm going to get to about 16 kilometers away, and then try and fire my engines. Right, like that. It's the best we can do, and then we move into can we get closer mode, which is the bit that's been kicking my butt. Like, yeah, like I said, I'm not frustrated, honestly. Kessler syndrome strikes again. Yeah, we're gonna go and just delete a bunch of stuff. Don't worry. Human tears amongst the debris in the man. The uncontrolled time warp and turning. I mean, it's controlling. It's all good. Never used MechJeb, never played RSS. Up until I played RSS, I had also never used MechJeb. Never saw the point. Didn't understand it. Like, there was no point, right? Why? Kerbin's tiny. Kerbin's easy. The whole Kerbal system is tiny and easy. RSS kicks my butt. I was not afraid to say that at all whatsoever. I mean, I'm a little bit. I got a bit of a reputation on the line. You know, I think I'm happy enough to say that actually it's difficult. How far away are we? We're just so far away at the moment. Just make sure it's not these huge tanks around. No, that's not what we're going for. You're not what we're going for. It is literally south of us. Okay, so that's literally north. That's literally south. How far do we have to go? Currently distance of 178. Okay, well, if we just time warp a little away, it should just pop into being over there somewhere. Kind of scared of missing it, but, you know. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where are you? 120. All right. We're fine. There's still more. There's still more. Do I like football? I honestly not the biggest fan. It's not been something that I have been particularly interested in. I do have a lot of family who are super into it though, so I try to make a little bit of an effort just for that. You know? As long as my rockets are party coloured, my reputation's safe. That's good. That's good. You know what I dislike? I don't know if this is a setting that I've changed somewhere. Yeah, but like you used to be able to keep the UI element up. But if you press F4, by the way, it gets rid of it, and then like you can see everything that's going on. But apart from you can't, because like where is it? Oh, it's just that little tiny pixel there, you say. So I leave it on, but it used to be, I'm fairly sure that you'd also get the number. Maybe it's within 50 you get the numbers as well. The speed is increasing as we get closer. I wish I had some sort of clever analogy about how, like, you know, we're falling into each other or whatever, but we're not. We're falling into the planet, so I don't know why our speeds are increasing at this point. It comes closer. What did I say? 17 kilometers. 17 kilometers is the point where I'm just going to try and kick my engines out. Now, it does take about 10 seconds for these engines to wear up. We've got RCS. Let's RCS on at the moment. And in MechJeb, in utilities, where are you? Utilities. It will use RCS to push all the fuel down. Because you've got to imagine right now, there's a whole bunch of liquid fuels bouncing around in here. And if they're not at the bottom of the tank, they don't get into the engine. Let's start pressing forwards, actually. Let's see if we can't de-ullage this ourselves without having to... the number we're looking at here is this propellant, very unstable, 0, 0. Oh, and there it goes up. Okay, that's good. I'm going to just carry on pushing forwards until we're at 15 kilometers or whatever. I don't mind wasting the nitrogen because we're about to throw this tank away, so, you know, whatever. 19... Because it'll be almost instant startup. Wow, I mean... Does it tell us anywhere the effect of 2 seconds? 2 seconds. 17. So this is the point I was going to start pushing forwards. I'm kind of happy that I did this earlier. 16. Get rid of the sun by covering it up. I mean, that's how that works. 17. Go. Okay, now I've got to try and get to 0, or as exact to 0 as I can. And this was the place we were having troubles last time with this particular tank. And I don't know whether I want to swap over to this little side engine yet. Can we throttle this down? I don't think we can. Really. Oh, it has slowed down. All right, cool. I'll take that. I'll take that. Yes, is a bit much. How do we... I'd really like this to be 0 before I try and do anything. But the numbers are starting to get big already, so I don't know. All right, I'm gonna quick save. I said we can get rid of the quick save on the floor, and I'm just gonna do it. We're gonna do it now. Did it do the thing? It did do the thing. Okay, that's good. A little bit worried then for a moment. Start slowing down. Hopefully push these guys away with that process. So are these engines now fireable? 25 ignitions. We should be good. Oh, there he is. Okay. Good. 25 ignitions. We should be good. Okay, cool. Then we go target. Turn around and look where we want to go. It was the Raptor vacuum. Yes. Yes, it was very much. Now, what would be cool is if we'd left I don't know if I have. Maybe I have. If I'd left a control... I have left a control system on each one. Wait. Can we... Ah, no. They're not controllable. Okay, fine. I will accept that. Sideways motion going on here. Nice. So notice how long it's taking me to accelerate. It's going to take me this long to decelerate. So we should take note of that. How far do I... This is a lot of fuel. Wait, this is a lot of fuel. Look at this. I'm going to get up to 20. And if I just kind of roughly work it out, you know, losing a second per second. No, I don't know, a meter per second, but it's not, is it? It was nowhere near that, but we'll see. Where does it reckon I'm meeting it? It doesn't. Do we need to wait? Do we need to actually go harder? I'm gonna try going harder. Only 600 meters per second. Yeah. But you saw how... Let's watch out nitrogen. You. Tell me this one is this big one. Yeah, it is. All right. I seem to have set this up well. I was wondering... So the plan was, when we got close enough, that I'd drop this tank, because the docking port is there, look. Got a distance to travel. Too far. Problem is, if you're not perfect, orbital mechanics will drag any perfection and drag it out to a big error. Imprecision is what I was trying to say there. Put my bottom right to the fully of rendezvous. Oh, what, this? That one? No, not that one. This? Yeah, that one. You know, I've never really played with this. That's interesting. What? Ah, I can't actually see this to the bottom one. Ah, but we're good. Wait, I'm gonna look at it. Phase angle 0. Love it. That's what I want. Okay, now we've just got like time to kill. We've already covered 7 kilometers at 34. We're gonna do this. I'm worried about how long it's gonna take me to slow down. You always use it. Okay, oh, that's good. It's good. Yeah, no, I've literally never clicked it. Loads of people, well, I say loads of people in the chat now being like, oh, I've never used that. Yeah, no, never used it. Nah. I'm going to see if I can use my RCS to push. We are at double time here, by the way. Things are pretty scary. I feel like maybe 2 kilometers is the point where I'd like try and turn myself around and we try and slow my engine down. The electric is a problem. There's my okay. All right, yeah, that is a problem. Which way do you reckon would be a better way? Can you not do that, please? We do have little reaction wheels on here. Now they are tiny reaction wheels, and if you don't know RCS, you don't know how much the reaction wheels have been absolutely nerfed in this game. They are... I mean, in Kerbal, they're all powerful. Whichever way you want to point, you can point that way, and it will happen in a second. Here, definitely not. Definitely not. If, for instance, here, let's slow down to regular time again. Say I just want to go radial out, just up here. I've hit the button. I mean, it is happening. Trust me, it is happening. But it's taken a while. The prograde is shifting a little bit. That's... Oh, maybe it may be possible to solve here, actually. If I orientate myself in the correct order. This might be the right way to burn. But really, we want to be... So I'm thinking maybe we can burn up this way to pull this up. But really, we want to burn over here somewhere to point up. I've not seen the second Vulcan launch, and do you have any idea how gutted I am? Because obviously I've heard a lot about it. So yeah, this is something I need to address, because I believe it was quite spectacular. Despite making it to orbit, it was quite spectacular. Though, like, I'm kind of on ULA's side, right? You know, like. SpaceX is coming on. They're doing wonderful things. Like, they're not doing it in a wonderful way. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna instantly just spin around. Why are you red? I was confused by why my engines that shouldn't need ullage are complaining about ullage. I'm kind of confused about that. Yeah, we can do that. I'm gonna just fire up my... Yeah, instant firing. I wonder why it was saying there were ullage problems. I don't know if you... So there are a lot of large rocket companies out there, Boeing, who have just kind of got comfortable with what they're doing, right? They're sure of the contracts that are coming their way, and they're sure that the way they've been doing it is the best way it can be done. Whereas there are other companies out there who are kind of trying to push the envelope, and I feel like, and I don't know, because, you know, I'm not in Tony Bruno's mind. I feel like ULA is one of those companies that is trying to do better. If nothing else, for the stockholders, you know. Oh my God, is this actually going to be it? It's taken like, what, 7.5 hours, something like that. But we might have actually got some craft close enough together to consider whether this docking is going to work or not. Oh man, I feel giddy. Try and slow ourselves down enough to be practical. Deep breaths, focus, is this true? Where docking port? I will show you where docking port. 2, 1. Right, I'll take that. The docking port is... Oh, wait. Yeah, we've done everything we can do here. Couple. There's the docking port right here. Control from here. Set as target. Okay. We've got this. We can do this. Target. Let's see what it does. I just want to watch it orientate, you know? Does this next one... No, it doesn't have orientation itself. Okay, we're gonna do this by eye. Free orbital chase. Locked camera mode. By far my... Oh, is this the orient? By far my favourite when it comes to learning how to dock. Let's try and orientate our craft correctly, shall we? Kill all lateral motion, which I think I've got enough nitrogen to do, but we'll find out. Desperately trying to turn myself around to be in the right orientation. Watch the magnets be poles apart for the connection. Yeah, that would actually be hilarious. Okay, turn that off as well. Actually, this way round. Target. Because I do not believe the RCS has what it takes to not the RCS, the SAS has what it takes to stop me rotating. But it will keep me pointed in the right direction. And I want to do this 6 times. 6 times. Maybe we'll do it twice and see what we've got in the tank. And of course, the real question... Sorry, excuse me for that little cough there. The real question is, of course, will this radiator be enough to stop whatever this core overheat is from overheating and shutting down? I actually have no idea. Ooh, look at the planet spit. That's making me a little... a bit woo. It's all good when I got no frame of reference. That's pretty whack, yo. Try and stop our spin. I have no idea if there's like a minimum speed for docking. Where are we going? Why is it speeding up? Stop. Why are you speeding up? Let's shut these down. Why can't I shut them down? No? Undoing all my hard work. I love that even if your target is spinning like crazy, all you have to do is match the crazy and you can still dock. While it's the beauty of inertial frames of reference, right? As long as your frame matches their frame, everything's fine. What is it doing though? Can't help but feel like we've picked up a problem. I'm not sure who is probleming. Feel like I might be probleming. Alright, I want to look at this angle here. We are gonna bump bottoms. I think I'm okay with us bumping bottoms. I'm not normally that. Are we about to... It's alright, that's alright, it's alright. We can keep this in control. We can keep this in control. We will cuddle. Yep. No. Yes. Yes. The power of SAS, folks. The power of SAS. I think we've got some wild spinning about to set in. Okay, do you think we're going to reload this from a quick save and come back at it? I think we might. We're going to have to set this up better. Do you have the targeted vessel control? I don't think I can control... Oh, we got a Kerbal on board. Oh, we got a Kerbal on board. Oh my gosh. No, set as target level. I know what I'm trying to do. Go. Oh, yeah, what's one more go, eh? That one sets target. Look at that, perfect. No problem. No problem. Why would you ever think there's a problem? The question is this one now spinning. There are definitely certain things that are easier to match than others, and if this is rotating around its axis, I'm going to have troubles. Coming in fast. Oh, we're coming in fast. And... oh, come on. You got it. Surely. Turn the SS off. We've done this before. Wait! Oh, I'm so chuffed with myself. Oh, that's taken so long. It's taken so long. All right, it's good. It's good. I'll take it. Like we've got wobbly motors. Like this is not straight. But you know what? I'm gonna take. Now I don't unfortunately have the motorized docking port. Rotation locked. Wait. Oh, not that way. Not that way. This way. Oh, stop shaking. I'm not shaking, you're shaking. 2, 3 degrees? Is it 3 degrees? How far off were we? Hey, I didn't know it did that. Okay, locked it. Okay, alright, we're good. Okay, next one. Oh, now post on Discord. Alright, you got it. Drawing a box for a screenshot. Yeah. KSP talk. Ooh. Did it. 7.5 hours of trying. Docked round the capital's Earth. I didn't capital very well. Oh no, I clicked something. Stop. How did you get back there? Okay, well, thankfully it's not too much. Is that rotation setting vanilla? So there is a mod that does that in standard KSP. I don't know what mod it is, but I know there is. That's why I was like, oh, does it do it here? And I'm glad to say yes, it does. I don't think it's part of vanilla Kerbal Space Program. All right, we've at least got to get one more up here, right? At least. Wyoming. Here we go. Ooh-wee. We're going to be on night side next time. Oh, my God. Yeah, we're going to be on night side next time. Are we ready for that? I think we're ready for that. All right. Yeah, I need liquids. You know what? FSB VWV. That would have been a great idea. Turn the engines off. Could have probably thrown them away at this point. Probably could have thrown them away. I'm just trying to decide whether I want to keep the Raptors. Let's not. It's not broke. Don't fix it. Yeah, it's not broke. Don't fix it. You know, serious things we do here. Serious things we do here. Why mess with a good thing? Yes. At some point, and only on take 3. You know what? That might actually be a record for me. Doing something. I mean, let's ignore Oh, well, to be fair, take 3 on the launch, 3rd stream. Many 3rd-time luckies have just happened. Yeah. Yeah, it's good. It's good. What I would have liked to have done... I see. Put these on these. Because then I can just fly them home. Other things could probably do with some deorbiting capabilities. But we'll figure that out. Alright, see you later, Hughes Jojo. Hugh Jojo. Been good to see you. You are an hour ahead of me. Wow, yeah. It's one of the best things about coming to university and being 10 minutes away from my university building. If I want to stay up late, that's all right, because it's not going to take me long to walk there. Okay, all right. Jupiter 1 core, set as target. Imagine doing this as a group online. Imagine. That'd be cool. Got a feeling it is literally going to be nighttime, isn't it? I've got a feeling that not everybody... that maybe we wouldn't even get a craft put together. That we probably wouldn't even get a craft put together if we tried to do it cooperatively like this. Because it's tough. It's tough. I'm hoping... Oh, no. Can we slow down, please? Alright, I got there before there was problems. So this is us here. I want to know where this craft down here is. Let's try and guess that Wyoming's probably about here, right? Florida. I mean, like, this is West Coast, right? Northeast this time. There, about there. I'm just gonna go. We're gonna deal with the inclination difference in orbit. This is just a good place to be. I need to. No, we got it. We're good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It took a little bit longer. Blast off. I'm sure there's no problems with it taking just a little bit longer, right? That's fine. That's fine. So we are going northeast. That's this way. But of course, as always, we're going a little bit more north than east. If I'm going to say it again, why not? 4th time, third time maybe for the stream. We are, of course, moving eastwards with the surface of the planet already, so we need to try and bear that in mind when it comes to a takeoff profile. Because, of course, all your different velocities add up via the rules of Pythagoras. And everyone's like, oh, why do we need to do that? That's why. Okay, somewhere about here. Somewhere about here. Moving into, is that sunrise or sunset over there? Oh no, we're moving into it anyway. Living on campus is definitely convenient. Your eldest just started college and he's living at home to save money. On campus, would have tripled his cost. It literally doubled my costs. Literally doubled my costs. But the commute is 45 to 60 minutes one way. Oof. I mean, fair. I used to live 45 minutes away, like walking, 45 minutes walking, and like I actually enjoyed that walk in the morning to you know, wake up and try and get my head in gear before I actually got there. Because like I mean, I don't want to say that I turn up to classes half asleep, but there have definitely been mornings where I'm like, I'm not quite functioning the way I should be. I love the different outcomes we get from that staging there. It's very cool. Very cool. Light in the east equals sunrise, yeah. At the start you would be in the VAB and then pick up the grinder and still be set in the VAB an hour later. Yeah, I get that, mate. I think maybe it'll be why we need to do something like maybe build a space station. But then at the same time, you know, give everyone what, a 5-part limit? You know, like there's no way we could just like go nuts. Yeah. I can understand why people pretty much only do it with YouTubers, because YouTubers are the ones that are willing to go through the pain. Because there is a lot of pain. I'm far too over at the moment. Let's pull this up, because there is a lot of pain to making a KSP video of any description. Even the stream. You've been with me here the whole way, right? you know how bad the pain is. You need more than that for blinky lights, exactly. I don't know, maybe I'd like to get back into a save sharing system with people. It's how we did collaborative warfare. We passed the persistent file around, the persistent.sfs save file system. It worked really well. It was good, but like, again, it would have to be, because it's a lot of effort, it would have to be someone who understands the effort and would still get it done anyway, and that's tough. A lot of these projects fall on their face almost instantly because player number 3 didn't realise how much work it was going to be. Okay, let's try this. Wow, my orbital line is so far. I think we're gonna have to start again. I went too far west. For some reason, I was seeing this as the... Whoops. Too far east, sorry, not too far. Quick power slide. Handbrake it. Really use that aerodynamic lift to go sideways. Maybe I should have just launched north. Should we revert? I'm gonna revert to launch. 13 hours. Dang it, should have saved it at the beginning. I turned the wrong way. It's totally my own fault. I turned the wrong way. Go. This is what I do like about not having launch clamps. You there. You don't have to worry about the time warp absolutely spannering your craft out. Okay, here we go. Again, we're waiting for this craft to be somewhere about here. Maybe a little bit further. We're taking off from periapsis point. Interesting. So I could just let my apoapsis run away with us here. 5, 4. Look at this not count up. 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3. We're not too far. 4, 5, 6. Maybe 1.5 seconds a second. That's all right. That's fine. I can live with that. Quite some severe time dilation, but you know. Okay, we're just going to follow this north line for a little bit. We'll see where it takes us. Put the SAS on again, why not? Might be helpful somewhere along the line. Might be. Okay, so yeah, we're just turning towards Santa. I've had enough of that jolly old fool. He's been coming around, messing with my kids. Not about it. I decide how much coal they get. Giving them extra coal to eat on a Christmas day. Disgusting. Disgusting. We're going to go see if we can't crash a rocket into his supposed toy shop. Ideally, we don't do that. Ideally, we actually make it to orbit and stuff. But you never know. You never know. What's up from Florida? Washington... DC, not the state. We got New York is a little bit further up, right? Ontario, if I turn a strong left, might be a bit further left than I'm thinking. There's some targets. Stage. I love that. I love that. That is so cool. So it's the best part of the game. Best part of the game. Prove me wrong. Change my mind, as they say. Okay, so whilst I'm hitting stability, I'm going to check target and orbit. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to turn even a little bit more. I thought I was being over generous with my northwards turn. No, I'm not. I want to be in line. So imagine, you know, a line going from the pole down to the target marker. I want my yellow circle here on that line. Unfortunately, I tried to drag the nav ball then. Wow, what was that? That said, yeah, alright, maybe we've actually gone too far because, of course, we're quite a distance out from them as it stands. Yeah, right. If we were directly underneath, actually, do I want to wait for next orbit? It'll take them 45 minutes. 45 minutes is, I don't know, let's say a 30th of a day. How many 45 minutes in 24? I don't know. 24 divided by 0.75. There's 32. 32. So a 32th of Earth's surface. Could be that. It could be that. No, maybe I read it wrong. Anyway. Ooh. Oh, we missed this. Oh, I wish I'd watched that come up. Let's swap out. Oh, we are here. 34. What are you doing? 33. Nope. It's going the wrong way. It's going the wrong way. I don't like it. A little bit more upwards. Not too much, but enough. 32. Where are you going? 33. Beautiful. Okay, that's what I like to see. Still 10 degrees out, 9 degrees out. I want to try and get that as low as possible, but I'm not. This looks like it could be 10 degrees, so I'm not holding my breath too much here. .5, 9.4. I'm wondering what the smallest number is going to be here, because there will be a point. Yeah, never do maths in your head. It's true. It's not really. But of course, also recognise the difference between maths and calculation. Calculation. I bet there's not an A-level student out there who doesn't need to pick up a calculator for the 17 times table. I don't know. I bet there's a few because 17's prime, and so you'll be trying to like do all sorts of weird stuff with it, right? But in general, heavy calculation is not the same as algebra and stuff like that. The relations between variables. Okay, let's just try prograding it again now. This should be fine, I hope. Really hoping to see is the 8.6 kind of being sort of halfway, a quarter of my way around the orbit, because halfway is the opposite side, right? I'm just going too far north. Didn't think it was possible, but maybe I am. Just looking at this line relative to this line, and like ideally the instantaneous moment where I am, I want to be parallel here. But struggle to get your kids to use the scrap paper once they hit pre-algebra. Just write it down and I'll buy you paper. Quit making it hard for yourself. Yeah, right. There have been many times in many situations where I'm doing stuff, and I just get to the point where I'm like, I can't hold this in my head anymore. I need to write it all down. I need to. And did you know people like Plato and Aristotle were complaining about this newfangled thing writing because it would ruin students' memories? Are you aware of that? That's one of my favourite facts. There's a lot of fuel drop, a lot of fuel wastage. We should probably have done that. probably have done that. Put it down a bit. I mean, I do want it to be up, but like further away. Yeah, I'm feeling good about this. Feeling good. That end point of intersection, I mean, it's not great because the orbital lanes are so far away, but I'm fairly sure if I do it right, I can get these to line up with my ascending descending node, which will also ideally line up with my timings. Slide rules are great. I confess complaining about the increase of calculators back in the day. Yeah, fair enough. Then you read newspaper clippings about teachers complaining the kids didn't want to use chalk and slate anymore. Yeah, I can see that. Wait, where are my stats? Where are my stats? I've got to watch these. Wants to come up to where I am, and no less than 1,000. Oh, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's not great, but it's pretty good. Add maneuver. Let's first things first. Get rid of this ascending node bit. I'm going to do that by actually keeping an eye on my ascending node back there. 6, 2.5. Oh, look how close they get just from that. Can I get some numbers up, please? Something like this. There we go. That's the flight I want. 15 kilometers again. I'm getting better at this specific approach. That's good. I like this. I like this a lot. Let's turn that on. Let it go to where it needs to go. I mean, I could, at this point, thinking about the future and designs and stuff like that. Click the thing again. What? I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be clicking. Well, this works. And the problem with Earth, if it's so beautiful, but it's covered in stuff. So the moment you try and pull up any, like I can't read that over the Sahara. Can you? Bottom left of screen. Oh, this thing. Yeah. Okay. All right. I got you. Yeah. I don't know what I'd want to call it actually. Now that I know what you're talking about. Approach info. We're just calling it approach info. Okay, that's fine. Because here we got advanced orbital info. What are we getting there? Inclination, ejection angle. Craft or maneuver positioned around the orbited body and that body's. I can't read those last two words. Dang it. Trajectory around its parent. Oh, okay. So this is the angle between me and this blue line here going through Earth. Okay, that's interesting. I didn't know that. Did not know that. My throat all of a sudden. Let me just get a quick slip. As a moon miner, you're doing loads of rendezvous from launch. Okay. That makes a lot of sense. See again, next time that I play stock Kerbal, which we might be doing in a couple of months, I don't know. There might come a point where I'm just bored of this. We should get online and stuff, right? That's 700 meters. All that. Well, no, it's not just for that. Because if we have a look at here, no, wait, what? Maneuver editor. Bit weird. Normally this and click this and it goes to different maneuvers, right? There we go. That's so. Oh, it is about 700 on inclination. Okay, we should have waited another orbit. Thankfully, I've got. I mean, that's not even right, is it? Delta V stats. There we go. We've got best part of a kilometre in the tank left, so that's all good for me. You know what? I'm gonna do this again. Let it do the node. Can I auto warp? I did ask it to, right? Got an auto warp. We'll just sit back and watch this happen, hopefully. The campaign has hit a hiccup at the mo. That's it. I mean, we don't you want to be the? Well, this. I feel like there should be a multiplayer Kerbal mod where you're buying resources off each other and stuff like that. Why is that not a thing available to us? I think that'd be great. All right, so we're on the east of Africa here. No, is this Saudi actually? Yeah. Okay, so we got Dubai's around here somewhere. I think it's this one. I think this messy bit here is Dubai, and then we got Djibouti, and I mean Saudi's like this whole bit over here. We got Iran. I don't know how to pronounce it. So many people have said that country's name in different way. Iran and Iraq. Iran and Iraq. I don't know. Okay, let's do a stage. I think here seems like a good place to stage. Great. We're gonna do another stage because I still have not set up my staging well enough. And then we're gonna warp around here. Always takes an extra orbit, unfortunately. Okay, we be here. Try and slow down. Let's get out of here. Don't like my camera mode. But 11.3 kilometers. Hopefully, this will just be a nice, slow approach. They are very much underneath me. I don't see them yet. Clouds, though. Nice clouds. We got a little weather sail kicking off over there. Look, there's another one over there as well. I wonder if the people who did the clouds paid attention to which way they would rotate, depending on the South Pole. Maybe. Wait, is that Iceland over there? That's Iceland over there. No, Greenland. Oh, as the Danes would say, there's Denmark over there. Might play KSP works until time. Well, I mean, like the thing is, that's a solved issue. You just end up in your own little time bubbles and try and join with each other later on. Yeah, I mean, it only works well as long as you don't have someone going, "No, I want to do my thing," and then just races off a couple of like decades into the future, and then you're like, "Well, you're gonna have to wait for Russell now." You have a space plane that missed Joule coming into Juno at 3.5 meters per second. If it hits 25 km, the altitude thing blow up and not enough fuel to capture. And you have an Eve maneuver, manned rover with no comms and so. Wow. That sounds complicated, mate. That sounds complicated. Yeah, 4 minutes into the future. Do we see it? There it is. We see it. Oh, sun glare. It's so badly in the sun glare. Why didn't we think of this? I wonder how often that has been a problem in real life, where no, the sun's all the way over there. It's not a problem. The reflected glare is killing me. I bet that's a thing somewhere. I bet that's a thing. I'm going to be doing this over Spain. Proud. Hopefully going to be doing this over Spain, as long as everything works out. I mean, over the Mediterranean? Is the Straits of Gibraltar through here, right? And then you got the Mediterranean. I never know where the Mediterranean ends and the Aegean starts. Still not really. Oh, there it is. 40, 39, 38. About 11 is the time I said we were going to stop, right? Wait, no. Yeah, it's 11. So at what point do I start pushing forwards and getting my engine into trim? Future rescue missions you're prepared for. I mean, like that... Yeah, these are all things that I think would be cool in multiplayer. Okay, 16. I'm going to start getting my ullage sorted. Can I see this, please? Thank you. Pop that there. Bring that round there. Still very unstable. Oh, here we go. And go. Actually, minimum throw. Kind of tempted that when we get down to like the last 10 or so meters per second, just to hit target, burn some towards there. I think I might. I'm going to do it. It's going to be a risky maneuver, but I'm going to do it. Oh, far too risky. Okay. Alright, I gave it some kick. That's cool. I'm going to just throw those aside now. I feel like I'm not looking at the right craft. Do you feel like I'm not looking at the right craft? I feel. Wait, this one? No, this one. No. Wait, I didn't take them off of here, did I? I just copied, right? Oh no! I did. Where? I thought these things here, I thought I pressed Alt and clicked to take it off. Surely you'll let me look at you. Yeah, this. Ah, it's got nothing. It's got no. How is it still in control of itself then? Yeah, I can't. Oh. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, we are fairly close to finishing, so I am going to try some experiments at this point. Mostly be. Oh no. Totally out of angle. I was going to be like, can I point this towards the horizon and slow myself down enough? No. Okay. So I've got like the big travesty, the big problem with this is the fact that we can't, even though we've got a Kerbal engineer sat in that craft right over there. The engineering seems to be not a thing in the game at the moment. Even though we don't have it here, but even though the Kerbal engineer has the button there, when I press that button, there's literally nothing to be seen. Which is very sad. Very sad. Now, do you think I'm going to be able to slow myself down anywhere near? Okay, let's just give it like the smallest boost and see what happens. Okay, we've got some control. I can deorbit. So this is the lowest throttle I can give it. Yeah, literally the lowest throttle we can give is 11 kilonewton. You know what? It's working. It's working. We did lose... So you remember me putting these control these control modules on here? I thought I'd pressed Alt and clicked it. Oh. If you press Alt and then right-click, you get to see the name of everything. Oh. Oh. Oh, that's very nice. So that this would also still have its companion on the tug. Turns out I was wrong. I don't know how I was wrong. It's not something that I'm super sad about, because you know what? I do wrong. I do wrong. That's fine. That's not the end of the world. This good enough? Yeah, we're already at a periapsis of minus a lot. So if I turn that off, come out, we'll get rid of the debris again. Switch to. We'll see if we can control this one again. I'm just going to put a whole bunch of these on suborbital trajectories. Thankfully, the game, when you are definitely going below the level of the... is this not RCSing itself out? There's nitrogen. Should we see what happens if I spin the camera with the thing? Oh, not that one. Not that one. Not that one. But this one. So it does look like I'm trying to slow down. Am I gonna slow down? No. That does nothing but speed me up. If I do this way, the rocket engine. Oh. Oh. Oh, that's not the way I want to go, but we're getting better. Huh? Yep. No. There we go. We've got something that looks like control. I wouldn't count on it. Then merit in bringing the... Ooh, maybe. We did get pretty close, so yeah, maybe. Wait, am I even... How is my orbital speed going up when I'm pointing retrograde? Does anybody know what's going on with that? Oh, and we've lost it again. And we've lost it again. Alright, I'm going to stop doing that, because that's obviously not the winner. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. If we can get there. So we want to go control from here on that one. Then, or can we even see it? Yeah. I think that's the other one. Maybe it is that one. Okay, they are all too far away. Let's get one of these other ones. Side tug 3, switch 2. Let's see what we can do about that. So unfortunately, no, I can't see that. Maybe if we'd got on there quick enough. Oh, this is a sad state, isn't it? I think I see what's going on. Wonder whether, with the RCS we've got in here, we can get down to low orbit. Where is our... There's our periapsis. There's our apoapsis. Okay, let's... When it sorted itself out and is locked in place, gonna whip this round. Oh man, suddenly I've got like Water pit? It's not quite as good as I was hoping for, but it's good enough. Good. Is that it? Oh, that is actually it. Okay, that's cool. Let's see if we can't... I wanted to get rid of the one that I'm focusing on. Whatever. Periapse is 120, 128. How far down do you think I can be bothered to send that before we'll push it round and see if we can get this to deorbit well enough? Like, surely... I mean, honestly, I don't know what a good... deorbiting altitude is, what a good aerobraking altitude is. Now, if I'm following SpaceX, it's obviously 69 kilometers. That's what they were doing. Was it yesterday? Day before? Whenever it's Sunday? I think it was Sunday, right? That's what they were doing there. They were holding the Starship at 69 kilometers for an awful long time. It felt like more than you would normally think would be necessary. Maybe we can do something similar. Let's also press Alt and speed up time. Now we get double the drop at the moment, which is cool. We're at, like, we've just passed our apoapsis. I just want to get below 100. We'll see what happens when we get below 100. Wow, that looks a bit stuttery. Is anybody else's feed going on back there? I feel like I ran out of nitrogen. I did run out of nitrogen. Okay. Is anyone else's stream looking a bit choppy? My playback here is not doing great. Sometimes holding 69 kilometers can take a while. Well, you know. Stream looks good to you. Okay, that's good. That's all I really care about, is it looks good to other people. Radial in. We'll just kind of try and hold our nose down if we can. I don't know how well this is going to go for us. It's darkness. No barons. Where am I? Which one am I? Wait, press that button. And we zoom in on this guy. This is the one. Just entered the atmosphere at 103 kilometers. Of course, that's probably going to be dropping the whole time. I have asked for my nose to be held downwards. Maybe I'd like surface style on that. So that I present the largest drag face I can whilst we go through this particular bit of atmosphere. I wish there was a way of knowing what my current acceleration is. There's accelerometers. There's accelerometers in this game, and I should be able to use it to know these things, but unfortunately I didn't attach it, so I'm not going to know. I'm wondering whether sending the radiator is a terrible idea. I mean, it probably is. Let's be honest. It's probably a terrible idea. This little bit here that just comes out of nowhere. Oh, it's a hinge mechanism. Okay. Yeah, alright. So this is like a servo, which flips this first one over, and then by the wonder of linkages, these all flip out. Okay, I see what's going on there. Oh, there we go. It's happening. It's happening. I was kind of actually expecting it to not happen and just abandon this craft, because there ain't no way. I repeat, there ain't no way I am going through multiple atmospheric passes with this. We'll just leave it if need be, and I'll watch it at some other crazy time. We're still like 2 minutes away from our apoapsis though, which is actually crazy. Let's have a look at the map. I want to see. Hello. I want to see what's going on with my. Who is? Set you as target and then unset the target. All right. I just wanted to get rid of that. I want to watch this go down. Speed up time. Yeah, no, it's very obviously not going to make it. The moment we get out of the atmosphere, I'm just going to be like, all right, we'll go check something else. Even though actually we're getting some hot stuff. We're getting some hot stuff. I thought the radiator would be the hottest, but no, no. Turns out leading nitrogen tanks, they are the things that are most susceptible. Is it me, or am I just pointed my radiator into... If I turn it this way, does it act like a wing? Oh, the fuel tank doesn't like it either. To be fair, that would be fine. If we can just reduce this to a collection of rubble, I will take that. Thanks. Oh, there is definitely drag happening. Like, my craft is not able to hold completely downwards. Very surprised at this. Oh. Well, it turns out 103 kilometers is the only place where it overwhelms that, so that's the thing. No, it doesn't look like it's dropping fast enough, which is a shame. Though we are losing literally hundreds of kilometers. I'm not. My guess is it would take 5 or 6 more orbits. Perhaps there is a way we could use that aerodynamic lifting body to get more of a this sort of angle. So, sort of like this, so I cut into the air and push myself down more, which doesn't make a great deal of difference, but it does make some difference. So maybe that is what we should be doing as well. Until we get 140 kilometers up, and then we're gonna go see what the other one is doing, Space Tug 2, sorry, and see if that is something else that we can deorbit. Hopefully a bit easier than we deorbited this one. 127. I do like the fact that in this game we have a definite cut-off point in the atmosphere. I don't like it for realism's sake, because that's not realistic. It's not even close to realistic. But I do, however, like it for the game reason. Oh, I think it is a strong play. 139. 140. Sounds of orbit. I'm out of here. No, not like that. Like this. You're the line I want. Ooh. This one is no, not target. No, unset the target and actually switch to. Let's go see what we got here. Okay, you look like you could easily hit retrograde and go home. In fact, I'm not even going to do that. We're just going to go home. How is your engine ready to start up just like that? What? That's not how that... What? I'm a bit confused because the thing that we've been dealing with for the past however long is the fact that these engines take forever to spool up. And I showed up and I pressed go and they just worked. That's why I'm a little bit confused. Alright, are we over the Pacific right now? Am I over Point Nemo? No, we're over the Atlantic. Don't worry. Let's go see if we can hit Morocco. Yeah, let's see if we can hit Morocco. Probably something like that. Algeria. One of those. Well, there goes Morocco. We're could have hit it, but I don't know. Marrakesh, like there, I think that's Marrakesh. Honestly, somewhere I really should try and figure out how to get to, so I could start like being like, yes, I've been to several continents rather than just the current. Yeah, I've been to 2, and one of those might have been when I was very young. Obviously, starting in Europe. Into America. Like, Africa's for me, like, I live here, right? Africa's just here. Like, I should be I have traveled, this sort of distance. I should be able to travel this sort of distance easy enough, right? I've even had to go to this bit occasionally. Ugh. Okay, the reason that I'm looking prograde is so that I can use the aerodynamic properties of this craft. Not that there's many of them, but use the aerodynamic properties of this craft to push. I've got a feeling Don't need. Where are you? I always lose it. Where's the ambient light boost? Yeah, we don't need that. Bring that down. There we go. Much better. I'm not like, I'm blind just from looking at a bit of sand. Okay, still traveling the best part of 7.5 kilometers a second. Not quite, but man, it's pretty close. Pretty close. With engines really only designed for the vacuum of space. Very surprised I'm not seeing plasma heating yet. What's the Apple Apsis doing? It should be down. Yeah, it's dropping and dropping further. Sahara Desert, here we come. Do you reckon if I pull up... Oh, where's that weird bit? Where's the eye of the... Oh, no, we're losing bits already. Don't worry about it. We ain't getting nowhere. There go some tanks. There go all the tanks. More tanks going. It's like, no, I will survive. Beautiful. Beautiful. And I think with that, I am going to say thank you very much for joining me for this adventure, ladies and gentlemen. I will see you guys next time where we might even get this craft. I wouldn't count on it, though. I wouldn't count on it. But I'll see you then. Oh, when we're going to do that. Bye. Lost my OBS. Wait. It's here somewhere.